The war on ISIS and the potential threat to New York City. After 9/11, New York was arguably one of the most secure cities in the world, but now security leaders are rethinking their plan. A first-of-its-kind meeting today addressing these concerns. The mayor, the governors of New York and New Jersey, and the Homeland Security Secretary were all there. And U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder announcing today a pilot program to bring religious leaders into the conversation. CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer has details.
How worried are local officials about the threat of ISIS and other terror groups to the metropolitan area? Anti-terror cops and bomb dogs were called in to guard a Midtown office building where Federal Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson met with New York and New Jersey officials to come up with a new regional terror fighting plan.
We face an evolving potential terrorist threat to the homeland and to the region.
There are numerous high-risk entry points, airports, railway stations, and ports, and we're not only a busy tourist and commerce hub, but home to the world's financial capital. Translation, lots and lots of targets.
We would be in a state of denial if we did not say, with what's going on internationally, that the risk of a threat to us has increased.
With ISIS ramping up its ghastly terror machine, Governors Cuomo and Chris Christie and Mayor de Blasio want to ramp up their own war on terror, agreeing that ISIS, also known as ISIL, is a new type of threat. It beheads people, is media savvy, and is wealthy. It takes in an estimated $3 million a day just from black market oil sales. It's also involved in extortion and crime.
We believe there is a need for action and immediacy. To the extent we have to increase resources, we will. To the extent we have to increase personnel, we will.
Officials also worried that terrorist propaganda machines will create local lone wolves, creating a new threat with
the potential for domestic-based attacks of the type we saw at the Boston Marathon last year.
The meeting coming as U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder announced a series of urban pilot programs to counter violent extremism.
The Justice Department is responding appropriately to disrupt homegrown terrorists and to apprehend would-be violent extremists.
An initial report on the current anti-terror programs in New York and New Jersey will be compiled within 10 days. Then officials will assess what else they have to do and how much it will cost.